Decides not to pull the trigger on it. We'll wait until they get a little bit closer to the site. Once they have line of sight to try to pick them up one by one. Cloudburst come out. Buzz gets himself into the site. RP in the meantime manages to find two, and Buzz, despite getting tagged up early, will manage to find John Olsen in the end. Vision Strikers now have the site. They've got 5 men strong, and it's Chalala and Superbus to try to retake.
I mean, the coordination here is so darn good from the Vision Strikers. This is what you expect, and it's nice to see it on the pistol round. You know, one of the big things early on in the year that was one of the criticisms of the Vision Strikers was their inability to secure pistol rounds. And Full Sense, to their credit, was very good in pistol rounds during the LCQ for APAC. So here for the Vision Strikers, this is a big statement to start this game.
Yeah, very much is. A clean pistol round start for Vision Strikers, always something a bit terrifying if you're on the opposite side. Chalala pushes out from Heaven, manages to find one, takes out King, but then Superbus will get traded, and now it's all on the lone Cypher. Stax going aggressive. He's going to be greeted by the double right click. Will get taken down. He's looking for RB. Will not manage to find it. Still starting to play forward. The Rolling Thunder available will just be used. It's not going to catch anybody. They're all hanging back outside Heaven stairs.
It's a great read.
And now look to retake the site. John Olsen already in. Gets a nice little tap there onto King. Takes out one. Needs to do more. Finds Buzz just moments before that flash goes off. Gets the kill. Stax, however, still here to try to hold it down. Tries to go for the flash point. Can't make it happen. Getting picked off. It's 2 members now dead over at the C site. And Vision Strikers yet again just defaulting going to A. Chalala tries to push forward. Will get struck down by Buzz, and the site is just completely free.
Yeah, this should be a Vision Strikers round unless we can find some kind of magic here from PTC and Lammy Snacks. They've been pretty good, at least finding a couple kills here and there. Because he turret up on top of the boxes, and Vision Strikers begin to fan out. Mako doing a wonderful job here on this flank, reading it early. We saw this very early on where Full Sense likes to get aggressive into the spawn side of the attackers, and Vision Strikers was very ready for it. And now Mako once again positioned to defend against that, but this time coming from a completely different direction.
Fault line does connect. PTC going to be delayed. Tries to respond with one of his own, but the flashpoint will stop him from peeking out. Strikers just maintaining their positions here. Lammy Snacks going to try to see if he can find anything on the exit with that Bulldog in hand. Push comes out, but just a bit too wide there from PTC. Snacks strikes him down. King gets the final headshot, and Vision Strikers will put another round on the board. It is. They're going to have to try to punch through here. The creep up around the corner might be good enough. RB ready with the Trailblazer. Close. Lammy Snacks. Oh, man! Oh! 3! Great spray from him! Knocks him back! And suddenly the advantage is there for Full Sense. 3 members strong. PTC still damn low in HP. They definitely make this a bit more likely for themselves. Superbus will find one. The fake on the plant. Stacks. He can't draw down fast enough. Superbus cleans up 2 more.
Baits them a little bit into pushing out ahead, and RB's going to suffer the price for it.
Chalala tucked away. Rolling Thunder not going to connect. He goes for the peek, but King manages to out-trade him. Buzz rotating around the back. Looking for the cross as they try to enter the site, but Superbus is still going to be good for the kill. Mako trades it back, however. Making this a 3v3. Lockdown just to force everybody away from the site. Buy some more time here for the attempted retake.
A lot of King's utility there. They're going to send the Seekers out, try to get the information here. They have they're not the Rolling Thunder, excuse me. Just the fault line there to try to push through it. It's catch members of Vision Strikers, but they backed all the way out into C main.
Nanoswarm try and delay here, but as far as post-point utility, there's not too much else to speak of. Stax tries to come leaping out to make it happen, but he's not going to be able to do it. Gravity Well does get used, pulls him off. And Stax now going to go down. Mako is good for a 3rd. Now a 1v1, and there it is. He gets the headshot. PTC is out of there.
Pulling something up, trying to change things a little bit, but you got John Olsen in C main there. That's a really nasty crossfire that FS has available for them.
They do. King, though, push right up over towards Defender's access. Won't take Lammy by surprise. Seems like he wasn't anticipating him to be that far into the site. And now it's 2 members to try to retake this. PTC, having already used the Rolling Thunder, would really love to have it now.
You can see that PTC very aware that the Vision Strikers really like to have people hanging out on off angles, on flanks, and the window is one of the places where they will stick somebody. King, a lot of times, one of the players that really likes to lurk inside of this zone. But I like the setup here from Full Sense, but Vision Strikers just too strong. Just nail 2 headshots with those Phantoms, shut things down, post-plant opportunity now.
King jiggling around, Stacks. I mean, should he need it, does have that Rolling Thunder to get them off the spike, but they're running out of time. And Full Sense will make the call. They say, okay, let's just go ahead, hold on to the weapons. Mako not going to try to push through Garage Eye.
Well, it's been so devastating in these rounds here for Full Sense, and finally they're able to get the operator in the hands of John Olsen. Lammy going to trade with Buzz. RB pushing on through, let out the guiding light, and then, ooh, but Superbus.
Not ready for him to be tucked away in the cubby. John Olsen will find Buzz, and Stacks still standing. Will manage to find one more before getting taken down. Just in case he needs it, Cybercage gonna come up. First op shot, just taking away the Trailblazer. Blind does go through, gets Chala inside of the Cybercage. Push comes out, the blind timing's perfect, and Buzz takes John Olsen's head right off. Now the lockdown's gonna be used on the site. The Seekers not gonna be finding too much. They know exactly where Vision Strikers is. They just can't get to them right now. PTC does have a cheeky little spot, however, in heaven. He's not gonna be caught by that lockdown. Puts about half HP down on King. Can't get that finish yet. Doesn't quite have a great angle for the aftershock. It's him and Lammy against the world. He comes jumping out, looks to find one, will get Buzz, transfers to King, but Snacks shuts him down, and now it's all on Lammy Snacks, and he's got to push blindly through this Astra wall. Makes his way in, doesn't know which way to look.
Are going to be setting up for the C hit. Time's running down.
Yeah, it looks like King may have just spotted it out. Does have that frenzy available. John Olsen pushing forward. Stacks managing to find the first kill. Superbus will get rid of the enemy Killjoy, but Stacks is good for 2. Nice little shutdown there, try to fast track that rolling thunder, but it's taking a considerable amount of damage, and RB doesn't have the healing, so Stack's gonna have to play this out a little bit more patiently. RB, however, gets himself out into long, somehow doesn't get that elimination, still puts quite a bit of damage down, finally lines up the headshot. Buzz will be good for another. Charlotte will strike him down, but they'll hear the orb take. 3 members approaching through the sewer, and Lammy Snacks gets a very nice headshot there onto Buzz. John Olsen as well, pushing in from long, cuts down RB. That's gonna be a man advantage here for the side of Full Sense. We'll see if they can translate this into a round win. Nebula comes up, denying vision away from Stacks in heaven. He'll rotate back down. It seems like it's gonna have to be a 3-man hit through this alley access.
Yeah, there's nobody on that covey. That was just pinged by the Vision Strikers, so they're thinking somebody's going to be around that corner, but nobody's there. There's not much utility left here on the side of FS, though. There's that gravity well that King's going to find himself stuck in. Is going to get out-traded by Superbus.
Yeah, gets mowed down with that recovered Spectre. Stacks now trying to push into the site. They'll see Mako on the one side, but they manage to find 2 kills. Stacks comes up with a second. John Olsen taken down. The right clicks from PTC will eliminate Stacks, and PTC peeks the corner, gets the Red Bull clutch.
Onto the B-Link side of things, and a ton of stars coming out here from Superbus.
That's a bit worrisome here if you're Buzz. Stun comes out, but actually they're not going to push into him. Thunder. Let's get cleared out. Oh, John Olsen looking away for just a moment, but does manage to identify that Stacks is behind the box, gets that kill. Mako in the meantime trading out. Superbus will fall off screen. John Olsen though, tucked away left side on this alley access as Mako makes his way into heaven. Pushes out King, ready for it. Doesn't take any damage either. Comes up with a clean kill.
Unbelievable. This angle here from RB and Buzz is going to be killer potentially for FS.
Just waiting out the aftershock. Buzz making his way forward, spots PTC, gets him in the head. Lammy trying to get the cross, doesn't manage to transfer it into the second player. Chala, he needs to do it, he can't get it done. It's gonna be a full 5-man hit. Straight up default. Dash into the smoke, blades are out. Oh, but he's gonna be whipping them. Still manages to draw down with the classic, finds Stacks in the head. Mako in the meantime finds 2, and King will strike down John Olsen. PTC comes up with 1, gets rid of the Astra, gets rid of the Killjoy. Now 2v2. For the retake, Vision Strikers, they spot 1, Chala takes him out, Bladestorm's out, up, oh, the right click from Buzz, he pulls it off in an instant, the defuse is there.
It's been absolutely fantastic, they're playing off each other's utility so darn well, but a good fault line, Buzz able to dash out of the way, RB follows up.
Oh, he just lands right in front of PTC, but still manages to get the headshot. John Olsen wasn't there for the counterplay to try to shut them down. Buzz now around the back, John Olsen manages to get both of them, though. Oh, the transfer from one to the other shuts them down, but Stacks now in such a cheeky little spot. Spots Lammy, cuts to the other side of the wall, finds it, gets the third, and there you go. Vision Strikers, they take the first map of the series, the first series of Champions, 13-5.
Deep into this tournament, and I think for the Vision Strikers, you know, with Stacks on Breach, Fracture's just a great map for him, and you don't want to play him on that map.
Buzz does get dazed there by the Trailblazer. Buzz making his way out onto the site. Be lurking through the wall, taking a bit of decay here. As the spike will get planted. So far, no real damage getting pushed out, but as I say that, King, oh man, barely lines up the second headshot, putting PTC down. 2 HP remaining for him. Now a 2-man advantage for the side of Vision Strikers. Buzz going to be taking the tailwind back up the side, over towards the cave. Keeps himself out of line of sight, spots John Olsen there, but doesn't want to go for the re-peek. Shock darts used. Buzz now playing on the cave side of Pyramids, letting them push over towards him. John Olsen, though, as he rounds that side over towards Ninja, manages to get rid of Stacks. Buzz falls down, King now with 3 kills, still somehow manages to come up with another despite only having 2 HP. Bites will try to buy some extra time. John Olsen looking to go aggro, but RB shuts him down, is looking for a little bit more. Snacks would just like to try to get some kills here. Seemingly can't get the shot to line up. Mako will find the elimination, and King will survive.
Fastest round for FS.
So right there, King 4-0 so far, just 2 away from having that ult. Oh, the push out. Timing there from Buzz, not ideal, but King will find a 5th kill. Shock Dart going to be lobbed in. King will get tagged up a bit. Seeker's now going to be used by Stacks. Go ahead and identify where the members of Full Sense are lurking here around the B site. Looks like maybe a triple approach. The Archer's in the back. Otherwise, one coming through tunnel. Trailblazer not going to be able to find too much of anything.
How fanned out the Vision Strikers are, expecting some kind of lurk here, but they're going to get a ton of information out of that camera. They are going to see a lot of members, but Lammy able to turn it around, takes down King with the headshot.
It gives him his first death. Oh, the dink goes through. Looks for a little bit more. Stacks putting quite a bit of damage into PTC and Chalala, but doesn't manage to find those kills. The bites are coming down, however.
What is this lineup?
This is going to be a nice little lineup, but John Olsen pushes forward, gets the headshot onto RB. Mako around the back will fall.
Right here, Vision Striker's putting a lot of confidence in Buzz on this map. Is able to get the shot on the John Olsen.
Right as he peeks out, Buzz shuts him down. That is the Blaze Storm also online, but he will also find Chalala. Strikes him down. 2 kills for Buzz yet again. It's just been excelling over on these A-site attacks. Creep around the back into shop, but RB, he doesn't even have the gun out when he runs in, manages to draw down fast enough to out-trade PTC. Doesn't even take that much damage, and King finds Lammy lurking across into mid.
Over to it, for better or worse, I'd say there's maps where I feel like that's maybe not the right call, but King doing such a good job here on this long lurk. Gets deep into the defender spawn.
All the way through halls, catches him right in the spawn. Really nicely done, and that is going to be the neural theft used to go ahead and spot him out. They say, okay, we'll shift over to the A site. We know that there's 2 there.
I've got your trail.
Seeker's now going to be used. Tax finding that ult for the 2nd time. Door to be opened. Pulling back, but will get spotted, and King is in prime position. Cyber Cage to keep himself blocked. Oh, he actually thought he got the kill. Turns away, turns back, and still takes down John Olsen. King is on an absolute tear right now.
Oh, you can tell he's just feeling it. I mean, when you're in the zone and you feel like your shots, just enough of them just landed that you should get the kill. It was just shy. He's able to fortunately turn around and do it somehow. I mean, this is just King's round. He has really put himself on the throne for sure.
Tell a little bit of a jiggle with the mouse. I don't think that shock dart went exactly where he was hoping it was going to. King on the lurk. It's a little bit too low. Doesn't get too much damage out onto Super Bus. Vandal in hand, and one's going to be taken right out of his hand. Stacks catches him in the head. Will start advancing that forward now onto the side. It's on the back of the pillar. And that is going to be the call out here, but Hunter's Fury, he will tag one, but it's actually not the planter. Buzz is going to be taken down, so that's still going to be a win. Spike not yet planted. They also get the follow-up tag on the Stacks, knocking him down to 70 HP, and suddenly this looks very good for the side of Full Sense. Updraft over the top for a target. King around the corner, throws down the Cyber Cage, gets the headshot dink, gets the finish on the Chalala, but then Lammy Snacks coming in from the right side flank, manages to strike him down. John Olsen finds the headshot onto Stacks off cam. Mako cannot draw it down, he cannot scope in fast enough, and suddenly he's all on RB. He's ready for Superbus to push into window, but he cannot get the shots off. John Olsen gonna be blinded.
Look at his lurk from PTC, he's getting real close.
Well, the tailwind forward, it distracts him for just long enough. King makes his way forward, gets the headshot out. Nice steady there from Buzz, manages to out-trade Superbus. Doesn't even actually get tagged up. All the bullets whizzing past him like he's Neo. Spike now going to be planted, just like that. Vision Strikers, as the pendulum swings, are looking to regain control of this game, not letting Full Sense try to string any rounds together. Just for good measure, they throw down the pit. Mako says, come on in.
Yeah, this is going to be really, really difficult here for Full Sense. Buzz still...
Did he not see him?
I don't know if he did.
His head came up over top of the wall.
I think the toxic screen came down just at the right moment there. PTC trying to flash his way through. He's going to take a little bit of decay damage there. They're just spraying in, but there's just nothing that Full Sense can get.
They got to stay in.
Yeah, they can't break through these defenses, so it's time to just pull out.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead, pull back. I mean, King's getting himself into a decent little lurk position to maybe find the other members. He moves back down, peeks the doorway, sees that there's nobody there. PTC will find one for his trouble, so will not allow the flawless round to come through. King says, hey, I'm in. There's no one here. It's completely unoccupied. But Chalala, look at this, gets himself forward in mid, manages to find Mako, and now everybody's going to be rerouting.
Yeah, I like this play from the Vision Strikers. PTC tries to get through, but Buzz is going to shut him down before he can get a kill. A little bit of damage done, but not nearly enough here, as still King locking down the backside of B. Only 2 members left for FS, and this is just a great read here. I like that RB opted to go for his ult into the defensive position there to keep his team alive, to give them the ability to get out, because I'm sure that Vision Strikers are pretty keen on the post-plant stuff, but they got plenty of other utility anyway. Just use that Hunter's Fury, then totally fine. Nice shot, Superbuzz.
Yeah, finally manages to stabilize there with the taps. Gets the one onto King. Still need to get through 3 more members on the side of Vision Strikers and Buzz. Perfectly lined up there on the archway. Gets the final shot. Tailwind away for style point.
The Strikers are so smart. They're so calculated. They're so calm. Off of a timeout, they probably said, look, FS is probably going to try to get aggressive, either down mid or down an off angle, down a flank. So let's be prepared for it. It's an easy crossfire. It's an easy setup for them. Now Buzz trying to push forward, or he's really up with that op.
Yep, Seekers go out. Superbuzz has to clear those. Pulls back away. So behind the left pillar, left pyramid rather. Shot, oh man, instant snap on from Buzz. Finds one, does get darted, wants to try to exit here. Gets tagged up, barely manages to make it around the corner, throws down the weapons. Just panicking, just hitting everybody possibly can. Will manage to make it out with his life intact, but coming out though from Full Sense. They're getting a lot of information right now. Making their way up through elbow. John Olsen out in mid. Will manage to find one. Gets rid of Stacks, but then King strikes him down. PTC with a lurk around the back, however. Finds RB, and he's going to upgrade that Guardian very quickly. Buzz gets his way up on top of headshot box, and now he's going to be left all on his lonesome. A 1v4 to try to make it a 10 and 2. Buzz, are you up to task? The drone comes out. He's going to be shot.
Spirit Bomb. Right now, Vision Strikers in firm control of this.
Ooh, okay. John Olsen, I think he's trying to go through door. Got that tonight away from him. Actually counter shut it, but manages to push in on top of RB. Gets that kill. Now comes around the back, and Stacks is not ready for it. PTC will find Mako, and this is looking very clean, but King will find 2. Buzz going down. King cleaned up, and Full Sense starts things off.
But the Vision Strikers are pretty well situated for this if he does come through, but oh my goodness, oh Buzz.
They're about to see each other. They are so close, and they just don't even realize it. Stacks in the meantime still playing outside in mid. Oh, the smoke comes down, and Buzz is right on top of him. Just had no idea, no chance to react. You're decayed all the way down to 1 HP. John Olsen, not sure if he meant to go for a fake there, or if he botched it a little bit. Either way, it doesn't matter. He does end up falling. That Trailblazer does spot out the other 2. Lammy Stacks with a nice little headshot, but Buzz comes up with 3 kills. Again, looking strong here. Be a collapse onto the B side. We'll see if they're going to be able to stave them off. Stacks over at wall. Got King in the back. Hill went forward, pushes out of the smoke. King, however, going to be good for 2 as John Olsen finds Stacks. Superbuzz will get rid of King. Damage very heavily done. A 2v3 with Superbuzz low on HP, trying to get the spike planted. Approaching now. Oh, that shock dart narrowly missing. Would kill, but neither of them connected. PTC will find 1, but now it all falls to him. A 1v2, tailwind forward. Buzz gets himself over towards the pillar, tries to deny Vision, but Buzz out-trades him. Everybody feels, instilled with hope and confidence to try and push through. Hunter's Fury going out. John Olsen going to be mowed down. Mako finds him on the entry, but Superbuzz trades it back rather quickly. He tries to throw the pit, but Buzz is right there. Says absolutely not. Shuts it down. The Vision Strikers looks to get this 12th round on the board, lock themselves into OT, and put us on match point. Trailblazer goes out over towards Bricks, looks to spot them out, will find them. Cyber Cage comes up, Buzz mows down Lammy Snacks. RB makes his way in for a little bit more. Shalala could be good for 1, but then falls down. And yet again, it's all on PTC. The drone's going to search into cave. PTC running forward. Stacks is well aware of his position, gets the headshot lined up, and there you go.
You've got the op for Buzz. He's got the blades behind it even. And that flash here, Stacks just using it to escape, but it's not going to work. Lammy Stacks going to get him with the Bulldog.
Really great shot down there. That is going to be the setup for the near ult depth. Now they'll be able to identify where everybody else is at here for Vision Strikers. Buzz still goes for the peek. Actually swings out wide, gets himself situated at Ninja. Continues to stare over towards Cave, but Full Sense, they want to change it up. They say, okay, we got the pick at A, let's reroute to B.
Yeah, I really like this. You're trying to use this toxic screen down mid. Vision Strikers weren't fooled by it the first time around, so now you got to try something different. But again, RB just is not going to allow Lammy Snacks to get that lurk to go. He shuts it down. King, once again, stalwart on this defense. Here comes the vision, but they're going to get the spot on the PTC.
Yeah, and that's a spike on the ground. It does get picked up, and now they're running out of time. 20 seconds remaining. John Olsen will find King, gets him out of the back of sight, but Mako's still here, lurking within the pit. No HP. John Olsen from now here on out needs to hit heads. 1 HP, but oh, Mako just snaps to the left, finds him, and they're running out of time. Superbus will find Mako. That will drop it, but he is going to go down. Buzz will get the finish here. One last right click. 13-5 yet again. They do it on Haven. They do it on their map. Pick a breeze. Vision Strikers take the first series of champions.
Oh man, Mako's so cheeky inside of that Viper's pit, and he waits to pop it, and then he's moving around angles where it's very hard